Hey guys, we're here in Shell Pugon. The bike, again this is a Motorstar MSX 125 Mini.
Motorstar has been around in the Philippines since 2002. They're known for dishing out some pretty nice bikes such as the RX-3, Explorer 200R, and the cheapest expressway legal bike in the Philippines, the Cafe 400. That being said, there is nothing cheap about this brand. Zhongshan has been around since 2002 and is one of the top 5 motorcycle manufacturers in China. They have partnerships with Harley-Davidson and Piaggio. Now let's get back to our bike review. The Motorstar MSX 125 Mini is another well-packaged bike made by Zhongshan. Some might say that this bike is a rip-off of the Kawasaki KSR Pro, but hey, for less than half the price, who are we to complain? The MSX Mini is currently priced at 49,000 pesos. This bike may be small, but let's take a look around it and see if it has big things to offer. Designed to be a mini motard, the MSX 125 Mini looks quite stunning. The bike's instrument panel shows you basic info such as your signal light, headlight, fuel low level, and high gear. It also has a nice analog tachometer and odometer, giving it a simplistic no-nonsense look. The bike also has a high exhaust mount similar to off-road bikes. Powering this bike is a 125 single-cylinder, single overhead cam 4-stroke 2-valve air-cooled engine. Rolling it to the ground are a pair of aluminum cast mags with a 12-inch diameter similar to that of scooters. It has a pistol-type carburetor, a 4-speed gearbox, a non-adjustable monoshock, and has a ground clearance of 235 mm. Its curb weight is around 100 kgs. For the bike's stopping power, it has 2 pedal-type disc brakes, giving it enough grip, enough stop to keep you safe on the road.
Alright, so now let's go to pros and cons of the bike. Okay, so pro number 1, large fuel tank. Very important. Okay, so ayoko din nung parati nagpapagas. So this one can bring me around 500 kilometers in one full tank. It has a 10-liter tank, really solid. It's a mini bike with a 10-liter tank, unbelievable. Another pro is that it has a clutch. I like that it has a clutch because you can control the RPM. Okay, so it's tamed with a 4-speed gearbox, which is good. Good and bad, you know, bad because there's no 5th gear. Good because it's lighter, so it's both a pro and a con. Dual disc brakes, that's another pro. Upside down forks, that's another pro. 235 millimeters ground clearance, that's another pro. The rear tire, by the way, I replaced with Pirelli's. This is the stock front tire. So now we're gonna go to the cons, okay? So one of the cons of the bike is, even though the bike has mags, this stock tire right here is actually a tube tire. Okay, so there's a tube inside, it's not tubeless. But the Pirelli I put at the back, Pirelli Angel GT, that's tubeless. Okay? It's carbureted. One of the cons of the bike is it's a hard starter. Okay, so you're gonna have to throttle it a little bit in the morning, kick start it. Okay, throttle it a little bit. It has a kick start. So in the morning, I always kick start the bike, and then throughout the day, I can just use the electric start. The kick start is good so that it kind of kind of revolves the engine, you know, without. So some of these parts, like the spark plug, the brake pads, the cable lines, the shocks, you can actually, it's very interchangeable. You know, just go to Caloocan or any bike store with lots of parts, spare parts. There's always something compatible with this bike, and that I know. Another pro of the bike is the high exhaust. So it's you can really cross this through rivers. You can cross this through baha. Okay, not even rivers, baha lang. Okay na yun. So one other pro of the bike is the thick tires. So it has 120 in front, and actually stock it has 120 at the back, but I replaced it with 130 at the back. So Pirelli Angel GT tires, that's 130 at the back. So because it has dual disc brakes, okay yung braking niya. Of course, in any bike, you'd want to use the front brakes more than the rear brake, because if you're just gonna jam on the rear brake, magsiskid lang talaga yung gulong. Lalo na for a bike like this na magaan. So you can fishtail easily, you can skid the rear tire, lock the rear tire. So kailangan balanced ka, mga 70 to 80% front brake, tapos padaplis-daplis lang or progressive yung rear brake mo. Of course, yung front brake, when you pull the throttle, dahan-dahan lang, right? So pakapitin mo muna ng konti yung disc pad, and then pull until you reach the desired stopping power that you want. So you don't want to pull it ng isang bigla na ganon, okay? Kasi that's gonna be jerky and you might lose control of the bike. So yun, safety tip lang. Another con of the bike is the wheelbase is a bit short, okay? But the pro of that is it's very agile, it's very light, it's very easy to maneuver. But the downside is it's just a single seater. Although it has provisions for a passenger, napakasikip niyan if uupo si Commander-in-Chief dito sa likod. So what I did before was I put a customized foam seat over here. So if I have any passengers, andito hatid ko si Commander-in-Chief, yan, dito siya uupo. Okay lang, kaya. Okay, but with this single seat, di kaya, okay? Di talaga kaya, napakasikip. Siguro parang yung driver dito na nakaupo, tapos dito yung passenger. So, it's not a very comfortable ride. Masyadong dikit, okay? Not unless gusto niyo sweet, di ba? Dikit na dikit. So, would I recommend this bike? The answer is yes, I would recommend this bike because kakaiba siya. You don't see this bike often. Alagaan nyo lang kasi whenever I see a bike like this, usually hindi na siya naalagaan. Usually kalawang na, yung exhaust note niya kalawang na, parang never siyang na bike wash, you know. So just take care of the bike. I mean, alagaan nyo, change oil. I do my own maintenance for my bikes. I change the oil every 1,000 kilometers. So malaking difference especially gantong single cylinder. Mas maganda talaga yung takbo niya. The gearbox is also a lot smoother if you replace the oil frequently. If in the city, it's okay, it's adequate, right? In the city, traffic naman sa atin, okay siyang gamitin. Pero kunyari, right now we're here sa Marilake, mabibiting ka, right? Parang sana mas malakas pa siya ng konti. But if you're looking at buying this as your first bike, it's okay. Okay, you're gonna enjoy it a lot for many months or years to come. If you're someone who's looking for a second bike na maliit, this is great. If you're someone looking for an all-arounder bike, this is okay if you're not so much concerned about the highway power, okay? So initial torque is good, top speed is okay. You can go 100 kph, 125 scan. But if you're going up through mountains and through twisties, you'd want that additional torque and that additional horsepower.
At the end of the day, it all boils down to how you feel about the bike. Do you feel connected with it? Does it ignite passion every time you... Like the old saying says, it's not about a bike, It's how the bike can give you the journey you'll never forget. This is Coach E, your Ride Safe rider. Ride safe, everybody. Thanks for watching.